This is the type of queues I'm saying. Usually it's like this. There's probably about 40 people in this queue just for donuts. Must be some good donuts. American donuts, that's why. You know, Americans are good at their fat foods. Shout out to the Americans. No offense, men.
Wondering what may come from it. Once May comes, then we graduate for the summer. Till then, lock in, watch the cake come from it. Pray to God we break 100. And once you get it poppin', watch the hate come from it.
What's up, everyone? Back again. We're doing another vlog. The last time I was in Melbourne, we did a vlog where I went to the best coffee shop in Melbourne, then we walked around the city a little bit. I haven't been in Melbourne for a few weeks. I've been traveling, been to Sydney, been to Gold Coast, been around the North Queensland area, but now I'm back in Melbourne. So we're just gonna do a day in the life today. Stuff that I do throughout the day. You're gonna follow me along. At the moment, we're at Queen Victoria Market. It's 10:30 a.m. It should be quite quiet. One of the best things I like about my life is that I don't have a regular job. I don't have a regular 9 to 5, so I can do things during the day when everyone else is at work and they're usually empty. That's the best thing I like about being an entrepreneur and having your own business. So let's see what it's saying here.
Big fur jacket for the winter. Jumper Sir Da Vinci. If I was there broke for the summer. With this lady ever lovely.
Yeah, so currently at Queen Vic Market. Look at that, I'm not even, still a beginner vlogger covering the camera. Currently at Queen Vic Market, and like I said, it is quite empty. It's not that busy at all. If you come here during peak times on the weekend when everybody's off work, it's so busy. But it's not too bad today.
You're me. Them gal looking like they want to roll. Bad energy stay from me. Fake niggas make me uncomfortable. Don't tell them boy they step aside. Can't you see the gangsters by my side? Why's that gal friend looking cold outside?
Alright, so they didn't have any chicken and chorizo paella, which is devastating, broke my heart. But they had seafood, so we're having some seafood paella.
Evidence, you saw a gal on my bed and you're thinking things. Don't know as his hair's coincidence. My diamonds dance with confidence. I just bought a new drum, no instrument. I'm just coolin' with the man. I got my right eye on the pig and left eye on shit.
Just saw those birds locked up, and I'm not gonna lie, when I see birds locked up like that, I don't like it. Imagine having wings. Imagine having the ability to fly across the world, and someone locks you in a cage. I've said this before, and a few people who I know who own birds have said, no, it's fine. Some birds would get killed in the wild, so it's actually better for them to be locked up, but I don't like it. I don't like them birds locked up. I haven't looked into that specifically, but just imagine being able to fly. I think a lot of these birds wouldn't get killed in the fucking wild. A lot of them wouldn't. And imagine locking them up. Basically like having the ability to walk, and someone straps you down to a chair. I don't like it. So got my coffee, had some food, paella, not chicken and chorizo, but seafood was still good. And we're just about done at Queen Victoria Market. Had a look around, didn't buy nothing. To be honest, it's basically a bunch of junk, really. I mean, there's some cool stuff, but it's just tourist stuff, you know. And we're about done in Queen Victoria Market, so about to head out. Don't know if the police are pulling us or not, but nah, it's the ambulance. Every time I hear police sirens, I get trauma. Luckily you don't hear it a lot in Australia.
Don't make this complicated. Don't make it. My old school candy painted. For real. I hustle hard. When I come through, they're like, oh my God.
So now we're done at Queen Victoria Market. We got our coffee, got some food, had a little look around. Now we're on the way to the north side of Melbourne to record some podcasts. So we're going to record a podcast with my friend for his fitness business, and then we're going to do some content for me, for my personal brand and my gambling business. So yeah, just heading up to the north side of Melbourne now.
Do I had the hoes like Louis? Seats in the old school Louis. The shoes in the belt buckle Louis. We don't need more details now.
Alright, so we just arrived, Beat Tank. I think it's Beat Tank Productions. Flow Tank? Beat Tank Production Studios, we'll call it, in the north side of Melbourne. We're about to do our first podcast. We're going to be speaking to my man Tom S. Trains about his fitness business and about his personal training journey. And then we're going to do some content for me about my gambling journey and, I don't know, just random questions, I guess. We'll see. Hopefully don't give me too many hard questions.
Grab a few grams and a few grand, wrapped in elastic in the blue bands. You reach for handouts with your 2 hands.
So I'm just here with Ben from Beat Tank Podcast Studio. We just did a podcast in the studio, so thanks for that, Ben.
No worries.
I thought it would be beneficial for some of the viewers, because a lot of my viewers, they make content. They watch my content, but they also like to make content. And obviously you see a lot of people who make content. And so I thought it would be beneficial to ask you what your suggestions are, or maybe some key pointers you can give to people that are just starting out to make content.
I guess the biggest thing out there at the moment is there's this overload of people trying to get content out.
Yeah.
What is it about, you know, the content that you're giving them that's going to make you stand out from all the other people? So it's all about an angle.
Yeah.
Find an angle and give the viewers something unique and interesting that will make your audience grow.
Yeah. So finding out your target audience and what they would enjoy seeing and kind of tailoring it towards that.
Yeah, and a good way of doing that is look at what you watch. Why do you watch certain channels?
Yeah.
Why do you follow certain people? What is it about their content that makes them interesting? Giving them some sort of escape or something different, something interesting outside of what they do every day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thanks, Ben. Thanks for that.
No worries.
Thanks for letting me use your podcast studio
No worries.
today.
Hope to see
We'll
you back
definitely be
soon.
back.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're about to risk our lives. Risk it all. We're going to go down this mad hill. But that's bad, you know. That was what? Yeah, so it was just at Beat Tank Studios. Wrapped up for the day. Did a couple podcasts. Went really well. The guy there, Ben, is very helpful. So anybody in Melbourne, if you want to record a podcast, Beat Tank Podcast Studios, definitely recommend it. Alright, so now it's time to get some food. I'm hungry. You know, one thing they don't say about podcasts, it looks like it's all fun and games. You can just sit down and be lazy. You're just sitting on your ass talking. It doesn't sound too hard, but that was quite tiring. After that, I'm quite tired. We'll go get some food and see what's going on after that. So I was just on my way to get something to eat after the podcast, but I got a text from my friend, one of my gambler friends, telling me that the lines are released for a certain show this weekend. So I've come home now to put these bets on. That's the life of a professional gambler. You don't really get days off. I could be out to dinner and get a text saying, hey, you need to put these bets on. I can't place all my bets with my phone. Sometimes I need my laptop, which means sometimes I have to come home and place the bets. And it's really important to be fast on certain bets because the lines move very fast. So you need to be quick if you want to get certain prices. So I've just come home now, I'm gonna lock in a few bets for this weekend, and then I'm gonna go back out and get some food. Obviously we're out here in Nobu, Melbourne, and can you tell me these two dishes? I forgot what I ordered.
So this is our new style salmon.
Yeah.
This is our yellowtail jalapeno with usual soy.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. So yellowtail something, and salmon. I love sashimi. Sashimi's proper fresh. It's massive in New Zealand because there's a lot of fish in New Zealand. Everyone fishes. So sashimi's a big thing, so it's good. Let's test this. Good, man. Fatty, oily. That's how I like it. Alright, so this is the black cod. This was $70. It's not worth it. Tom, is that worth $70, bro?
Oh, wait.
Well, let's see if it's worth $70.
You can get a full tank of petrol for $70.
Alright, so I had the cod, and to be honest, kind of is worth $70, you know. Black cod with miso sauce, which is a sweet sauce, and I love it. Tastes like dessert, but it's fish. It's good. Tom ordered way too much, and this just arrived at our table. I thought we was getting 6 pieces. 6. I thought we ordered 6 pieces. We've got like 60 pieces. So this is gonna be fun. Way too much, bro. What the fuck?